What's up, boys? Today I'll be giving you guys my top 5 badges for everything. Finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. Top 5 badges for every single category. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe. I seriously would appreciate it. We are now on the road to 16,000 subscribers. Gonna keep it nice and short, but just make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe, and let's hop in. Honestly, for finishing, I don't like too many tier 1 badges. All the other categories, I touch a lot on tier 1 badges, but really for finishing, the tier 2 and the tier 3 are just like leagues above the other badges. At least this is all going to be referring to a guard, by the way. I'm going to touch on big man and forwards, all that different stuff, but these are all the badges and the tiers for point guards. So I do want to say that. So the tiers may be different depending on your build, but this will apply to pretty much every single build in the game. This could also apply again to current gen, as long as they have the same badges. But anyways, so we're going to start with Fearless Finisher here. Fearless Finisher is in my number 5 spot. I'm not really ranking them top 5, but this is going to be the first badge I'm talking about here. And this strengthens a player's ability to absorb contact and still finish. Also reduces the amount of energy lost from contact layups. Energy is a big thing this year, and the energy lost from contact layups, that's really, really good. I do like that part. But really just the strengthens a player's ability to absorb contact and still finish. That's something you guys have to have. Fearless Finisher, if you guys are looking for those contact layups and being able to finish, Fearless Finisher, you guys have to have. So it's really, really good. I mean, I'd even say silver is really, really good. Probably not as much bronze, but if you guys have like at least silver Fearless Finisher, I think you're in a really, really good spot when it comes to this badge. So all you guys need is a 75 close shot or a 77 driving layup. So I definitely do like that a lot right here for the Fearless Finisher. So not a bad badge at all right there. Moving on, I do like Bully a lot too. This improves the player ability to initiate contact and get to the rim on layup attempts. So it's not bad at all. Again, improves the player's ability to initiate contact and get to the rim on layup attempts. So really, really good at getting those layups and initiating that contact. So I definitely do like Bully a lot. It is really going to help you guys finish. But I definitely think Fearless Finisher, I probably like that honestly a little bit more than Bully. I think Fearless Finisher has got to be like a top 3 finishing badge for me. I really do love Fearless Finisher, and it can get really, really glitchy for a lot of you guys. But Limitless Takeoff here is another pretty solid one. I again think I like Fearless Finisher a little bit better than Limitless Takeoff. But all this is when attacking a basket, a player with this badge will start the dunk attempt from farther than others. So it's not really that, it's not super, super crazy, but I definitely think it is very, very good. So I definitely do like Limitless Takeoff quite a bit. So you guys should just get a little bit of a longer range when it comes to your finishes. Posterizer, if you guys like getting some crazy animations, I definitely recommend putting on Posterizer. This increases the chances of throwing down a dunk on your defender. So yeah, you're going to get a lot more dunks for sure if you guys have that Posterizer. A little bit more for forwards and big men, I'd probably say. So let's move on to Slithery though. This increases a player to slide through traffic, protect the ball from being stolen, and avoid contact during gathers and finishes at the rim. So it's going to allow you guys to get past some of those blocks, especially for those smaller guys. It's going to be a lot better because, you know, I like this along with, honestly, Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer isn't bad either. That's probably my favorite tier 1 badge. Like kind of that mixed with a little bit of Slithery, I think would be really, really solid. And you guys can get kind of past those big guys. So I like Slithery a lot as a badge too. So probably my top 6 badges are Giant Slayer, Fearless Finisher, Bully, Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, and Slithery. My favorite tier 1 badge for shooting is probably Guard Up. I'd kind of like Guard Up, not too bad. It increases the ability to make jump shots when defenders fail to properly contest. So I believe when you guys are pretty much like wide open, this allows you to make more shots. So you won't sell more in park, and your teammates won't yell at you as much if you guys do miss a wide open shot. So Guard Up, not a bad badge right there. Claymore is okay if you guys get a lot of standstill shots. It's really the tier 1 badges are only good if you guys are like wide open. Corner Specialist can be good at times as well if you guys want that. But otherwise, a lot of tier 2 badges are very, very good. We'll talk about Green Machine here. Green Machine, honestly, you guys probably know what Green Machine is, but this gives an additional shot boost when consecutively achieving excellent releases on jump shots. So if you guys keep on greening stuff, you guys will be more, you guys have a bigger green window pretty much. So Green Machine, it's really, really good if you guys are able to green like that first or second time. So it can be really, really good for you guys. Also, I like Catch and Shoot a lot. This is for a short time after receiving a pass. The receiver's ability to knock down threes gives a significant boost. So if you guys can shoot threes, catch and shoot, you guys have probably got to have that on you. So you guys can catch the ball immediately and shoot right away. Especially you guys can get this up to like gold. I think gold catch and shoot is very, very solid. You guys just need an 81 3-point shot, and that'll help you guys make a lot more 3-pointers for sure. Amped is a really, really solid badge. This reduces the penalty fatigue has on a player to for the ability to make shots. So if you guys are like a playmaking shot creator or a play shot, something like that, Amped is a really, really good ability because, especially with the way the energy and the pretty much just the energy bars this year with dribbling all that, you guys are probably going to want to have amped on you because that has definitely been affecting shots in the green window and why that's like so much different. So I think amped is definitely a badge you guys have to at least try on you guys right here. So I think silver or gold is a really, really good spot to be here. You guys do need a 93 point though if you guys do want Hall of Fame, but I don't really think you really need Hall of Fame. I say probably gold is a really, really good spot to be at with the amped right there. So we covered those three real quick. I do like blinders a lot too. I think this is probably a top tier 3 badge. There's also one more I want to talk about, technically two. But blinders, jump shots taken with a defender closing out in the peripheral vision will suffer a lower penalty. So if a defender's trying to close out, this will allow you guys to make some more shots. This was a very, very good badge last year and should be really, really good again this year. Deadeye. This is jump shots taken with defender closing out, receiving less of a penalty from a shot contest. So it's just like blinders pretty much. So they're really, really close for sure. So I think I'm going to lean more towards Deadeye than blinders. Let me know what your favorite badges are, by the way, for all these different categories down in the comments below. I do definitely like Deadeye a lot. I'm trying to think if I like it a little bit more than blinders though. Let me know down in the comments which one's better. But limitless range is something that's kind of like an honorable mention for me. So this really just extends the range from which a player can shoot three-pointers effectively from deep. So really, really good if you guys are trying to shoot a little bit deeper three-pointers and people aren't respecting you as much. It's not a bad badge to have, especially if you guys have that limitless range takeover. It's pretty solid as well. You guys will be able to shoot really limitless range. So it's not bad right there if you guys want the limitless range badge. But I think I'd value more Deadeye, blinders, and even probably Agent 3 over the probably limitless range. But I do want to talk about that real quick. But I definitely do like guard up. I liked amped, catch and shoot, green machine, blinders, and Deadeye. So those are probably my top 5 right there. Top 6 if you guys include guard up right there. Here we go. Moving on to playmaking. Dimer is something that we have to talk about. If you're not going to be an asshole and ball hog, you got to have Dimer on you. So if you guys are not one of those ball hog type of guys and actually like to throw out some assists, like kind of like how I do, if you guys are a playmaking shot creator, I would probably have diming on you if you guys have like a high pass accuracy. I think it's a good, really, really good badge to have. So it says win in half court, passes by dimers to open shooters yield a shot percentage boost. So it's really, really good for your teammates for sure, especially if you guys have like big men, like stretches. I think it's a really, really good badge to have. It helps them out just a little bit more. So get you guys some more assists really. So I definitely do like Dimer quite a bit, but that's really probably the only tier 1 badge I really, really love. Otherwise, you guys have some other things here. Bailout is okay, but I'm not a big fan of that. That's really only in bailout situations. But I definitely do like hyperdrive a lot. This increases the speed at which a player can perform moving dribble moves as they stack down in the court. So attack down in the court. Jeez. Hyperdrive, pretty solid one right there. Quick first step I like as well. This is probably a top 5 badge for me. When driving out of triple threat after a size up, ball handlers have access to quicker and more effective launches. So it makes you guys quite a bit faster with a quick step right there. You guys also have Clamp Breaker. This is probably my number 1 badge, Clamp Breaker. This is really, really good for clamps on defense if your opponent has clamps, which a lot of them probably end up will. Especially if you guys are guards, you guys are going to want to have Clamp Breaker. If you guys are not a big man, you probably don't want Clamp Breaker. You guys also probably won't have too many of these badges anyway. I think if you are a big man, you got to have Dimer on you still. That'll definitely help out like your playmaking shot creators. I think just everyone should have Dimer on them for sure. Just makes everyone better around them. Don't be an asshole, put on Dimer is what I'm trying to say. But Clamp Breaker improves a player's ability to fight off contact, protect the ball, and drive opponents as the ball handler. So really, really solid badge right there. Probably my number 1. But if you guys are again a playmaking shot creator, I'm talking about it so much, but handles for days is a really, really good one with the energy bar. It says a player takes less of an energy hit when performing consecutive dribble moves, allowing to chain together combos quicker and for longer periods of time. Really, really, really helps your energy bar. You want to have handles for days on for sure if you guys like to dribble a little bit. If you guys aren't much of a dribbler, I'd probably just instead put on Clamp Breaker. I would put on Hyperdrive, Quick First Step, maybe even Unpluckable. Unpluckable isn't a terrible badge either. Let's move on to the defense and the rebounding. We upped over to a big man for this build, but I'm also going to talk about some guard badges as well here. So I will say on this list right here is not going to be clamps, although for guards, I absolutely love clamps. So that's definitely a top 5 badge for me, probably the number 1 for guards. That would be a tier 3 badge. But for big man here, there's a couple ones that I like, but another one that I do like for guards is Interceptor, If you guys are able to get Interceptor, I definitely recommend doing that. That's the frequency of successfully tipped or intercepted passes greatly increases. If you guys don't know, hitting like X on Xbox now, it's really, really good at intercepting or just knocking away balls. So it's very, very good. It looks like Madden 23 out there. So Interceptor, very, very good badge. But also Pick Dodger is very, very solid as well. This improves a player's ability to navigate through and around screens while on defense. At the Hall of Fame level, can blow up screens in the park or blacktop. So if you guys get Hall of Fame on this one, man, it's going to be very, very good at Pick Dodger for sure. A couple other ones that I do like is going to be Anchor. Anchor is definitely solid. This increases a player's ability to block shots and protect the rim at a high level. So Anchor, if you guys are big, man, you guys got to have Anchor on you, I think. It's just an amazing badge. Pogo Stick, I probably don't like this as a tier 3 badge, but if you guys can get this at like tier 2, tier 1, I think it could be very, very good. But this allows a player to quickly recover and go back up for another jump upon landing. This could happen after a rebound, block attempt, or even jump shot. So this is a solid badge for sure. If you guys can get this in tier 3, tier 1, I think it's a lot better. But, you know, tier 3, it's okay to have it probably, you know, some of these different tiers. I don't know. It's just kind of up to you guys. It's definitely a very, very good badge. So those are kind of the main ones. Anchor, Pogo Stick, Clamps, Interceptor is a really, really good one, and Pick Dodger. Those are probably the 5 that I really, really do like the most when it comes to defense. Let me know what you guys would change down in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel right here for some more NBA 2K23 tips. And check out this video up here. The tips are recommended for you. The notes will love it. That's why they recommended it for you. So give it a watch.